I'm Anelys Rodriguez. I'm a first year here at MDC Padron campus. I'm an honor student and I'm majoring in accounting. I'm from Cuba, Pinal del Rio. I came to the U.S. 2011 in October of 2011, and I started school January of 2012, and it's been going to school since then. Okay, so the reason I found the tumor was because I lost vision in my left eye. I had constant headaches that I never had before. I was throwing up at times without even knowing a reason, without any reason. Due to losing vision in my eye, that's why we took the initiative to go to the doctor. And the doctor, they did multiple eye exams, and then they just resulted in doing the MRI. In the MRI, they found the tumor. At first, they thought it was benign, but with further research upon doing more CT scans, MRIs, and stuff like that, and tests like that, they found out that it was actually a cancerous tumor. When we found out it was cancerous, we knew that it was going to be worse because they told us that the tumor would be growing by the day, so we had to move things quicker. Entonces, surgery was literally moved the day right after they told us it was cancerous, y entonces everything had to move quicker. Porque at first the doctors were taking things slowly, doing as many tests as they could, taking their time basically. Entonces, with the MRI, the last MRI they took, they noticed that it was cancerous, that it was growing, y entonces they had to move the surgery right away. The process of healing, it wasn't that bad. I started recovering my vision like 2 weeks in, like complete vision. The only thing was that my eye was like disoriented basically. About 2 weeks after that, after I recovered my vision, they noticed that this tumor started growing again. Okay, they didn't remove all the tumor after the surgery. They left about 15% of the tumor. And they noticed after those 2 weeks that I told you about, that the tumor was already at 30% again. So that's when they took the initiative of the radiation proton. Entonces, the treatment, it was difficult, very difficult. It was 6 weeks, 5 days a week, so 30 sessions in total. And I remember after those sessions, I had a lot of nausea. There were times after the sessions I couldn't even walk. My parents had to hold me up because I couldn't. My body felt really weak. My mental health was also I felt drained. I just felt really, really drained out of my energy through those weeks. Okay, so there's radiation therapy. Okay, it's completely invasive. It's more invasive than proton therapy. Proton therapy is basically a safer version of radiation. It's less invasive, so it's not as harsh as normal radiation usually is. That's what the doctors told me. Every once in a while, I still get lots of nausea, just for no reason. I wake up and there's just nausea. Another thing is my body, I never had any stretch marks or anything, and due to the radiation, I've gotten a lot of stretch marks because they told me this, due to my body inflamándose. Obviously those 6 weeks my body was super inflamado, entonces after the radiation, my body recovering and everything, losing all that weight, a bunch of stretch marks, which is nothing, because I never had that before. And another thing is a lot of hormonal issues. So they were always there for me. My parents they were always there while I was at the hospital. They both stayed with me. They both went to my the appointments after I left the hospital, and they still go with me now that I'm in remission. They both go with me, and I never went to like those youth groups or like those counseling sessions that they usually had for kids my age, which my doctors highly recommended, but I never really went to them because I just felt uncomfortable. Plus, I had the support of my parents, and I was always, whenever I felt sad or down, I always talked to my mom about it. It was super easy for us in the sense that we didn't have to worry about the money. So that it also contributed to my mom. She left work for 3 months to help me with all that process. So she didn't have to worry about the expenses of the hospital cost, the medicine costs. So that really helped us a lot with my journey. For sure. It's definitely the phrase que don't take life for granted, for sure. Like that's like stuck with me porque I was completely fine and then all of a sudden like my life completely changed. It did a 360. So for sure it's changed. I've had to adjust to I can't do certain stuff because I get tired easier since I have low cortisol levels, and even with the medication sometimes I feel completely drained. Y entonces some like stuff normal people do, I can't do at times because I can't, like my body can't take it. So for sure I've had to adjust a lot. I feel proud of the fact that I was able to overcome that. I'm still in shock that I went through all of that, like because I just can't register it at times, but it I'm very proud of myself that I was able to overcome that through all that whole process, the rough journey with the radiation and adjusting to all of the medications that I've had to get used to. So I'm very proud of myself for being able to actually overcome that. I would have told them to stay strong, keep your head up high, because yes, it will be a struggle, it will be stressful, but just know that like having that hope and that faith and just telling yourself that, oh, I'm strong, I have to like go through this, I have to keep going, that'll for sure like help you through the journey. And also don't be afraid to ask for help, don't be afraid to speak, like, oh, like I need someone else to talk to, or you know, just try to stay as strong as possible, keep your head up high, and have faith and hope that everything will be fine.